Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 274 of Looking at Stamps. And we continue the Harlem Greats series, and we're going to concentrate today on the contribution of writers to the Harlem Renaissance. The first person you've seen already, this is Neale Larson from the Voices of the Harlem Renaissance stamp set, 5471 to 5474. We've already seen two of these stamps, and this was talked about on episode 20 on its first day release. Neale Larson was most noted for her short stories, but she also wrote two novels, Quicksand and Passing. All of her writings dealt with the struggles of being a mixed-race woman. The second person from this stamp set is Anne Spencer, 5473. And once again, this stamp set was issued in 2020. Anne Spencer was a poet, teacher, librarian, gardener, and activist. Her first published poem was at the age of 40. She was the first African American to have her poetry included in the Norton Anthology of American Poetry, and her themes included race, nature, and feminism as applied to the African American culture. The next stamp that we're going to look at is the James Weldon Johnson stamp, Scott number 2371. This was issued in 1988 as part of the Black Heritage series. Johnson was an educator, author, diplomat, lawyer, and a lyricist. He was the first African American to be accepted to the Florida bar. He was also the executive secretary of the NAACP, and he also wrote poems, novels, and lyrics to the song Lift Every Voice and Sing, which some people consider the Black national anthem. And that's James Weldon Johnson, 2371. We have another stamp from the Black Heritage series. This is Langston Hughes, 3557. This was issued in 2002. Famous for his jazz poems, which are poems that demonstrate jazz-like rhythm and a feeling of improvisation. These poems became the basis of the Beat Generation, poetry slams, hip-hop, and rap. That is 3557, Langston Hughes. And finally, we end with Zora Neale Hurston. This is from the Literary Arts series. This is 3748, and this was issued in 2003. She was a novelist and a folklorist. Her topics included documenting the lives of everyday working families in the South. She died in pretty obscure situations in Florida, and it's only recently has been recognized for her contributions to African American literature and African American history. And that is Zora Neale Hurston, Scott number 3748, issued in 2003. And that is all the time we have for today. Tomorrow we're going to do a hodgepodge of people left over, and it's just a listing of some other people from this important time in New York history and African American history. That's all the time we have for today. Have a great day, and I will talk with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.